Right everybody, this is it, the final round of the Motul MXGB British Championship. We're with the ProX Pit Pass. We're going to show you around what's happening. We're going to speak to the champions because we are going to have champions crowned this weekend. We're also going to speak to the series director Paul Irwin, get his take on his first year in charge on what has been a fantastic year of racing. So sit back and enjoy this. Hope you enjoy everything that we've done this year in the British Championship. More to follow hopefully in 2026. Once again, we can't do this without the guys at ProX, so a massive shout out to them, and you can do your bit. I say it every time and I'm going to keep doing it all the time. Get online, buy some ProX products, because if you do that, then they're going to keep getting behind what we do. They've got an incredible range of products. Go and check them out. They do virtually every little hardware part, internal engine parts, whatever, for whatever bike you ride, they've probably got it. Go and check them out.
Yeah, this season's been amazing. First year running the British Championship, didn't overly know what to expect. We made a few changes through the winter and it's gone really well. The racing's been phenomenal. When we looked at the structure, we wanted 3 equally valuable classes that we didn't want a support group, and it really feels like we haven't had a support race. There's 3 classes that stand alone. The 125 class, the racing, developing those kids, watching them come through. We've got some good talent coming through. I can't wait to see where that goes. I don't think we could have wished for a better MX2 class. When we started at round 1 with 56 riders trying to qualify, it looked really good. I don't think you could pick out of 10 riders who's going to win on a given day. It's so competitive, and it really highlights some of the good riders we've got coming through. Tommy's really earned this championship. He's had to be there, and he's put in some fantastic rides. But there's some great kids coming through, and Conrad's he's been dominant, but he hasn't had it all his own way. He's had to work for them wins. When I went out to sell the series last year, I made a lot of promises to the industry. I'm from an industry background, and I think we've delivered. The industry, I'm so grateful that they supported the series, and it's made so much difference. Without them, we wouldn't be here. We couldn't do it. It costs a lot of money to put on what we're putting on, and hopefully it shows. The viewing figures, the spectator numbers, the racing's been amazing, so let's build on it and try and make it better again. The structure's basically going to stay the same. The 3 classes, 8 rounds, working with the ACU organisers. No major changes. Already started talking to some of the partners of the series that have all expressed an interest to carry on. We just want to keep building. It's the details that will make the difference, so we just keep fine-tuning it and hopefully develop a really strong domestic championship. Thanks again massively to ProX Racing Parts. Without them, again, we wouldn't be able to film this pit pass, and they've been a supporter of the series for a long time, so I'm sure they'll be on board again next year.
Yeah, my season's gone pretty well. I've been consistent all year, but Duns was definitely the best round for me, winning all the races and the qualifying. So I think I gained another 13 points on Ryan, so I've come into it with a race in front, let's say. I've got a 29-point lead, so all I need to do is finish. It's quite a lot, but I've got to finish first or second in the first race to get it wrapped up, so that's the goal, to get it won in the first race. I still want to win, but I've got to think about the championship at the same time, so I've got to be smart and think about what I'm doing as well as trying to win. It would have been good to have Jamie with us, because I think I could have run with Jamie. I think I could have beat him as well, and it would have been good to have him, but I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed racing with Ryan. It's been a good battle all season. I've never been a British champion before, so hopefully we can get it done this weekend, and then I can move up to MX2 next year and hopefully follow the likes of Charlie and Ben, Billy, and hopefully being around the top 10 as well, so it'll be good. I definitely want to thank my mum and dad for getting me to the races, and especially my dad for organising everything and the bikes and all sorts, but I definitely want to thank the whole West Briggs commercial team.
How are we feeling?
Brilliant.
Oh,
yeah,
ecstatic.
over the moon.
Over the moon.
Yeah.
Been a long day. Been a long year.
Been very nervous.
Today.
I can
Made
eat,
it
I can eat
difficult
something now.
for himself. Look,
Yes, he did.
what happened there?
Apparently a little bit of clutch slip.
Had a clutch slip.
Yeah.
Clutch
but,
is dropped. But we'll
it's done.
investigate. When we're done.
It's done. We're happy.
Definitely, it's a bit of a long shot to kind of go for the title, but literally anything can happen in motocross, so just kind of got to get 2 good starts and just ride how I've done the last few rounds, and I think that's the best I can do really. Start of the season I was kind of round 6th, 7th, and then kind of just got better and better every round. I've worked on things what I needed to work on, and when I'm outside of the top 3 I'm not happy with that, so definitely a massive improvement this year, like huge, and I do feel like I can win races. The last round I was winning, I did make the mistake and crash when I was in 2nd, but things do happen. I mean, I'm not one for making too many mistakes, touch wood. Building up to Matley really, feeling good, I'm fit and healthy, and then Matley, the race 1, I was kind of my first ever EMX 250 race, and I was running top 10 pretty nicely until I got the problem on the back wheel. I was really happy with that, and then the race 2 I kind of got out front, and I was kind of not like, I was holding my own for the whole race, so then I knew like that's where I belong. I knew that all along, just kind of got to prove it to myself. There's some good lads in there, under 21s as well. The last few years I think the English riders, there's a good bunch of riders now, like you got Billy, Ben, me, there's many, like even the 125 boys what are going to be coming up, they can all go to EMXs and run up front. Yeah, it should be a thing, and I mean with it being a memorable thing with Jude, it's like, yeah, it's real nice to win. All off season you training, I did a lot, even up to now, still doing a lot, but after the first few rounds it's a bit, you kind of can get a bit disheartened. It's like, oh, I don't want to be where I am. But now I've got to where I am now, and I just keep improving things, and yeah, you start realising what's working and not. It gives you more of a drive, like when I get up, even after work, because I'll train after work. After work, say I've got a 2.5 hour cycle, like there won't be anything what will put my mind to say no, I'm not doing that, because I know like that's improving me, and it has all year. So yeah, things like that definitely gives you a big drive to carry on. Change a few things through the winter, just things what have changed in the season really, training wise and things like that. Like yeah, really looking forward to it, to be fair, because I know where I can be, and I know like there's only one aim next year. It's not an aim to be like top 3, it's an aim to win, so should be good.
Where is it then? Oh, your coat, I thought it's your phone. I'm quite surprised at the lead I've built up, because actually I've only built this lead up in 3 rounds, which normally it takes a long time to do that, especially when I'm not like winning every race as well. I've had a couple of wins, 3rd, 2nd, 4th. And I think what's done it is the consistency over the year, because I've not finished off of the podium at any round, I don't believe. I may have. Have I won or not? Oh yeah, I didn't race Preston, but other than that, I don't think I've finished off the podium at any round. So when you're doing that, obviously you're going to be in with a shot at the championship, and I've put myself in that position. So it's nice. It's unexpected after obviously I crashed in arena cross and hurt my back or broke my back, to then come back and get the results I have. Well happy, like really unexpected, because I just assumed I'd miss more than 1 round, and I actually only missed the one, and the one I missed was Preston. And if Preston had been if Landrake would have been where Preston was, and Preston was where Landrake was, I don't think I'd have even raced that. It was just because of the track that I liked, and I knew it was going to be a little bit easier going on my back. So yeah, how it's all panned out throughout the year, and now I am where I am. Obviously very happy going into the last round with a decent lead. Yeah, as you just said then, I've not had it all my way at all, or all my own way at all. Throughout the season I think I've won 3 rounds. A couple of the young kids have won a round. I think, did Billy Askew win a round, or maybe he won a race? So Billy won a race, Ben won a race, Joe most recently won a race. Charlie has yet to win a race, but he's been on the podium and having some really standout rides. Obviously he's second to me in the championship at the minute, and he's been the more consistent one of that group to put himself in that position, and they all have really bright futures, I believe, especially in, or without a doubt, in British motocross. It's up to them now to step up to that next, the world level, and do that, but without a doubt they're the futures of British motocross currently, and they've kept me on my toes all year. There's never one race where I've ever gone into it and thought, right, this is my round, I'm up for a couple of wins. I always come in like expecting or wanting to do well, but I never expect myself at this moment in my career to come and win, but I always put myself in the position that I'm able to and work hard to do that. But to have this young up and comers, I generally am happy for them when I see them win as well. It's not like back when, do you know, like me and Sean would be winning and we'd be trading wins and going for a championship. If he won, I wouldn't have been happy for him in that moment, do you know, not because I didn't like him, but it's like, I need to win to that championship. But when any of these kids have been winning, I'm genuinely like happy for them as well. Like when Ben done it, when Billy done it at the first round at Hawkstone Park, and Ben done it at Landrake, and Joe won a race as well at Duns. I just think fair play, mega to see. You know, you see the happiness that they've got from it, their teams, and they've all gone through hardship as well at a young age. It doesn't come easy, and so to see them getting those first time wins is really nice. Confidence is a massive part in motocross, and you see them kids growing, or their confidence has grown throughout the season, like you said, and it is massive because I don't think any of them believed they could win before this year. I mean, they all want to win and they all work to win. And I think for them to get that first win, it means a lot, you know, but it sometimes follows up with a low, like you've seen Billy had a crash in one race and won the second. He went on a bit of a run, but now he's struggled for various reasons, or reasons that are unknown, just a hard time in his career. I mean, not his career, but a hard time over the last couple of months. You see Ben get his, and then he crashed out the following race and DNF'd. And Joe most recently got his, and I think Joe's come back in really strong, and he's had 3 strong showings straight off the bat, which is nice to see because the previous years he struggled. But confidence, how you get it and where you get it from, obviously winning a race helps them all hugely, but it's not like yet that they've gone on a run, because I think the level is so high, or the level is very even. Do you know, each one of these kids can step up from race to race, whether a good start or a bad start, and then you have the likes of Oriel that's here, and he's ripping every single week, so it's very hard to keep that run going. My self-confidence comes from hard work, and it did when I was a kid. If I worked hard and I put the effort in a week and ticked the boxes, that gave me confidence going into the weekend. But it's also never without doubt. You know, confidence is one thing, and you can say, people will be like, oh, but you're confident, you go into every weekend knowing you can win, and I'm like, yeah, there is that, but there's always the question of doubt. Maybe it's because I'm getting older, but there's never really been a time in my career where like, okay, I'll go and win both motos easy. That's not really a thing that I've ever come across in my career. Some others may have, but you always have to prove yourself week in, week out, and that saying you're only as good as your last race is true in ours, do you know, like, unless it's the championship and you wrap it up and then you're the champion, but you strive to go from race to race, and it resets after every single one, and you've got to go again. For me, this championship, it is nice to win, but I think it's more for the team. We have such a strong team within, we all get along so well, and it's a very close-knit team. Nick, who started this team only a couple of years ago, pulled in the right people, and it's nice for them. I've obviously won British Championships before, and it's really nice to me, and I was talking to them about it this week, but it's more, I don't want to let them down now at this point, because the effort they've all put in. I mean, at this point in my career, it's always nice to win a championship, but there's been other points in my career where it defined the next years in my career, whereas now it's not defining anything, but obviously I still love to race and I still love to win, so if I put myself in that position, then I have to go finish it off. But I mean, I've actually never won a 250 championship, British Championship. The 4 championships I won were on 450s, so it does tick a box. And obviously, if I can get it done, I'll be very happy, and more so happy for the team. The question people ask is, when will I hang it up properly? I've saying the last few years I'll do one more year probably. So it is getting harder for me to ride, and injuries, and trying to get my body in a position where I can turn up at the weekend, because obviously it doesn't matter what you do in the week, if you turn up tired or injured, it's no good. So I'm forever trying to get to Sunday in one piece and feeling somewhat all right to go race, and that's been my priority since round 1 this year. I will carry on again next year, yeah, and after that we'll see. But I still love it, and I like racing bikes. I enjoy everything, but there does seem to be a lot else going in my life now, and there seems to be more and more things going on off track that makes it harder to do the on-track stuff as my main job, which it is, but we'll see in the future.
Well, there you go. That's what the champs had to say. It's been a brilliant season from them all, and no doubt they're on cloud 9, getting after a long year championship done. Also, what Paul Irwin had to say, interesting stuff from him. Big shout out to everybody. We're now going to go around the rest of the paddock, see what they got to say. A notable shout out as well to Martin Barr. He's been at it for so long. This is his final professional race, or so he says. Let's go and see what he's got to say.
How you doing?
Spokes have all gone missing. And these things happen, man. Oh well. Tighten the spokes up, wouldn't they, before next one?
It's the last one with the team. I'll still race, but not from a professional level. You know, still.
You can't come here and not be professional.
Well, I don't know even if I am a professional, but no, it's been a good run. This is 21 years in the British Championship, so.
I mean, that's a big commitment. 21 years of.
Yeah.
Doing. I mean, that's a lot of crossing.
There's a lot of boat crossings, yeah. But as I say, you know, I love it. Yeah, I even still break my leg 3 weeks ago, having surgery to get back here. You know, I wanted to get back to the team. I didn't want to end on Foxhill with an injury, so I wanted to come back and just the whole team together and make a final goodbye. But yeah, no, it's been a brilliant journey. You know, I've loved every minute of it. I still love it. I'm still going to love it. I still, as I say, I'm still going to do some races, but it'll be more picking and choosing what I want to do. So. And
Nations is the one that you pick and choose.
Yeah. Well, this is number 19 this year, so. Everybody says, "Ah, you have to go for 20," but we'll cross that bridge if it comes. But no, at the minute I'm happy with the way things are, and you know, it's, as I say, it's been a good career. But I'll never be too far away.
What do you want me to say? Well, first one. Talk me through it. Ever. Yeah, it took me 8 years. So I think out the gate. 6 years. Yeah, taking a little while. Out the gate, what happened? Bike wouldn't start. Oh right, so there was some drama. There was drama. Bike wouldn't start. Green flag's gone up. Bike just decides to get going. I'll come out the gate first and led every lap. Easy, wasn't it? Wouldn't call it easy. We'll see after this one. If I do it again, then maybe. But it was a good race. How are you feeling? I feel alright. I've calmed down a bit now. It got a little bit to me, but. Well, talk to me about the buzz. It was a big moment. The buzz. I bent the radiator because of that buzz. But no, we're happy, team's happy, everyone's good, so let's do it again.
I'd want to check it out.
Tell him, did Daddy win? Easy? Do you win? No. Oh, you don't win.
Talk to me for your whole weekend, mate.
Whole day.
Whole day.
Fucking stress. Well, to be fair, the stress actually, I was less stressed for the second race than I was in the first race. For some reason, I really wanted to get it done in the first race. And then when I didn't, I was like, but I'd put myself in a position to get it done. I was like, well, it ain't my fault if I don't get it done now. So I was like, well, it ain't on me no more, so whatever happens, happens. But I was actually really enjoying the race, but I was so worried the wheel was going to collapse again. But we got it done. Team are chuffed. Everyone's happy. Nice to win, isn't it?
better than not winning. You know what I mean?
Wow, it's been a year. It's been a year to say the least. Plenty of wins, a few second places, and we've wrapped another British title up. So, 5-time British champion now. Crendon True 7 Honda Racing team, number 2 with them. So, yeah, unbelievable year really. Probably my best one on paper, results-wise. Quite difficult behind the scenes with a few injuries and things like that, but we made it happen, and I couldn't be happier for myself, the team, all the sponsors, their hard work. Yeah, the Crendon True 7 Honda Racing team really pulled out all the stops this year, and it's the best bike on the track by far. So yeah, what a year it's been, and I'm looking forward to going into next year with them. I'm excited for the nations. It's yeah, USA. I've never in my life raced a bike in America, so I'm excited for this. I got no pressure. I think we're a bit of an underdog team, and I think we're all going to go out there and give our best. So I'm ready to show what I've got overseas.
That's it. That's a wrap of the ProX Pit Pass for this year. I'm sure we'll be back once again. Big shout out to ProX, big shout out to everybody that's been involved, not only with the production of the ProX Pit Pass, man behind the camera here, and everybody else for making it happen. Hope you've enjoyed it. We'll be back with more for 2026. Can't wait already.